This weekend, Adele's Las Vegas residency comes to an end, and with it what may have been the most striking series of LBDs since Audrey Hepburn stepped out of a cab in Breakfast at Tiffany's, wearing Givenchy. Those initials don't just stand for little black dress anymore. By the time the artist takes her last bow, she will have worn more than 50 long black dresses in Vegas, to say nothing of her concerts in Munich and London, where she also wore LBDs, a different one every weekend. She started in an off-the-shoulder velvet Schiaparelli, with a long satin sash caught up by a gold buckle speckled with nipples. You read that right. She wore David Coma with crystal roses on Valentine's Day 2023. She channeled Morticia Adams on Halloween that fall in Arturo Obligero. She got Loro Piana to make its first Va Va Voom gown this month. She has worn, in no particular order, LBDs from Stella McCartney, Dior, Carolina Herrera, Harris Reed, Prada, Vivienne Westwood, Robert I, Armani, J.W. Anderson and Ralph Lauren, to name but a few. All were custom-made. She has worked with names from across the industry and rarely repeated a designer twice. The only guidelines, according to Fernando Garcia, the co-creative director of Oscar de la Renta, who made the glittery sunburst number she wore for her Christmas 2022 performance, were that they be black, long, cut on the curve to show off her waist and needed to have enough give to let her lungs go. Adele has fancied the LBD for almost as long as she has been in the public eye. See the Night Sky Armani LBD she wore to the Grammys in 2012. But the sheer number of black gowns she has worn during her residency, the variety and the consistency of her presentation, marks a new milestone in what may be the most timeless garment in the fashion pantheon. She introduced the fiery breakup ballad, Take It All, as her favorite song from that LP, while the night's vocal highlight was a masterful rendition of The Yearning, One and Only, a mid-tempo track about devoting oneself to a true love, during which Adele seemed to be living each word. She was at her least distinct on the more upbeat songs from 25, Send My Love to Your New Lover, and Water Under the Bridge. Both got the crowd on its feet, but she still seemed unsure how to inject her own personality into such generic pop fare. The most emotionally effective part of the night came near the end, when Adele performed the brassy, Straysandian slow burner, When We Were Young. To introduce the song, she and a cadre of handlers made her way through the crowd, asking a few lucky audience members about their favorite memories from their youth, and, in the process, making the case that she'd be a better-than-average Oscar host. While she was still walking the aisles, the band began playing the song and Adele sang it gorgeously, winding through the orchestra section to wave to different parts of the crowd and, occasionally, embrace her fans. She hugged an ecstatic Adele drag queen, and, at the soaring climax of the song, paper photographs of young Adele Adkins from Tottenham fluttered like confetti from the rafters. A diva, yes, but, in the right room, and for the right ticket price, the sort you can reach out and touch.